Brand new back, 10th episode of SexxPerTease. Today's episode is about I just want to be friends with my boyfriend. Sadly, sometimes the spark in a relationship does die and you lose the passion, intensity, loving feelings you have for each other, and then eventually you just realize, we're maybe just better off as friends. And it's really hard to have that discussion to tell someone that you don't love them anymore, that you would rather just be platonic, that you'd rather go pursue passion and dating with someone else, but it's better to get out of a relationship you know isn't for you any longer as soon as possible, as opposed to just lingering around or giving this other person false hope that you still love them and feel some way about them that you actually don't. So it is hard, and I kind of feel like, I don't know, people like to say like they like to start their relationship as friends, or like to stay friends with like their exes, because like in a way your boyfriend's supposed to be your best friend, even though I feel like the way I treat my boyfriend and best friends are completely different, and I just really, it just works better for me that way to just imagine like these are completely different relationships. But it's like, I do feel like with a boyfriend you need to be able to still be able to do everything like you can do with your friends. You can have any conversation, you have open dialogue, you can trust each other, you can be there for each other. Like, you should be able to enjoy their company as much as you enjoy your best friend's company. But I still feel like the relationships are completely different. But I don't know. I like, ever since my ex blocked me on everything when we were even still together, it's like the first time I've been like, whatever, once you're out of my life, you're dead to me. So like, I feel like that really kicked off the whole like delete, block, and erase thing. So I feel like I don't want to be friends with an ex. Like, before I used to be able to at least like reach out to you, text you, whatnot, every now and then whenever I felt like it. But now it's just kind of like, you're not in my life anymore. We don't need to linger or hold on to each other. It's like, we're done. Like, I guess I don't have to block you. You can still look at my social media, but it's like, I don't really want you as a part of my life anymore. So I do kind of feel like we probably just need to go our separate ways. But if you aren't into your boyfriend anymore, you do have to be able to be open to the fact that they might not want to be your friend. They might want nothing to do with you, especially when you are telling them that you don't love them anymore, you're not into them. But I feel like if the passion has drained, it's probably, I don't know, I find it hard to believe one person wouldn't notice like their partner isn't as into them as they once were and aren't being as affectionate or open. So I feel like you at least need to just have that discussion. Hopefully, if you know that it's not salvageable anymore, that relationship isn't worth saving, then you can just go your separate ways. Or maybe you can realize that you are better as friends. You can still hang out, go out to eat. But then I feel like if it's too soon after you're dating, it's kind of just like being on a date again. Like, if we literally just broke up, but we're still going out to eat, we're still going out to hang out, we still might be fucking. Like, that's why you need to at least give it some space, like some months, some weeks to like do your own thing, as opposed to like instantly going to like friendship from relationship. Because it's like, you just need a break from each other, I feel like, to like sure it's clear like we are no longer together, we're no longer dating, we're free to do our own thing, but then we're giving each other space to like readjust to single life before we decide to give things another go, or at least try to be a part of each other's lives. But I feel like if you do no longer love your boyfriend and want to just be friends, have that discussion, tell him that you still care about him. It's just the passion's no longer there. It's easier said than done because you're always scared of what the reaction's going to be, like if they're not going to attack you or like be super angry. But I do feel like you just need to do what's best for both of you, and that is to end the relationship instead of wasting your time when you know that this person isn't the person that you want to be with and aren't meant to be with. So thank you for joining me for this episode of SexxPerTease.